Hey y'all, get under the covers and get comfortable because we're about to get intimate. No, not that kind of intimate, but close. Did you know that 3 of the most intimate conversations we can have are sex, mental health, and finances? Probably didn't expect that last one, did you? Financial challenges are actually one of the leading causes of divorce and stress today. A big reason? We don't talk about it. At least not thoroughly anyhow. That's where I come in. Hi, I'm Dr. Michelle Marie, a certified wealth coach, best-selling author, and the creator of Bedroom Talks. Get financially intimate. A podcast focused on bringing awareness to the importance of financial intimacy and enticing openness to get real in a judgment-free zone. Together, we're going to cover a multitude of financial topics so you can leap toward financial freedom with confidence. Are you ready? Grab your wine or whatever drink you prefer, and let's unrobe this topic. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another inspiring episode of Bedroom Talks, Get Financially Intimate. I'm your host, Dr. Michelle Marie, and today we're going to be diving into the power of celebrating the small wins in our financial journey. And in the spirit of summer, we've got an exciting acronym for you. So let's just dive right in. We're going to start with the first letter of this acronym. And I can guarantee you, as you're paying attention to this, you're going to figure out what the acronym is very easily before I even say it. Let's go ahead and start off with the letter S. And that means start with gratitude. Before we embark on our financial goals, let's pause and be grateful for where we are. Gratitude truly opens our hearts to the abundance around us and sets a tone for our journey. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning and you're like, oh my goodness, I am so grateful for this day. I'm so grateful for the breath in my lungs. I'm so grateful for the bed that I slept in and the clothes on my back and the roof over my head and the job that I go to and the car that I get to drive. Even if those things aren't the most extravagant, being grateful for those small things opens up a realm of abundance everywhere in our lives. Let's move on. You unleash your potential. Each small step counts. Don't underestimate the power of consistent efforts, y'all. Unleash your potential by making the small financial decisions that led to your significant growth. Pay attention to the small stuff. It matters. M, make progress visible. Get fun and creative. Okay? Create visual systems, programs, resources to track your progress. It could be a savings chart, a debt payoff thermometer, a vision board. Doesn't really matter. Whatever works for you. You can even write something on your mirror. Seeing your progress can be motivating and remind you of your financial goals. The key there is not only to just create it, but also to go back to it and reference it from time to time. Every day, every week, every month, quarterly, yearly, you decide how often you want to look at that. And whatever way you decide to create your visual presentation will often determine that. If you create a debt payoff thermometer, you're probably going to be looking at that monthly. Same things with the savings chart. If you just kind of create a vision board, you may just want to go back to it every month. Or maybe you display it somewhere that you can see it regularly. Whatever works best for you. Another M, mindset shifts. Transform your thoughts around money. Celebrate the shift in your money mindset as you embrace abundance, prosperity, and financial freedom. I have to pause here and share an amazing win that I had with one of my clients this past week. She and I have been working together for almost 2 years now, and off and on. And one of the things she's made a lot of progress in her finances. She's paid debt off. She's built savings. She's done a lot of work, but there was still something holding her back. She kind of knew it, and I've talked to her about it. I've mentioned things to her, but it just wasn't completely clicking for her. And as we were conversating this past week, something changed, something shifted, a light bulb turned on for her, and all the things that I had been talking with her about over the last 2 years just all of a sudden came together. And that was a major mindset shift for her. And the reason why it worked is because finally she was like, you know what? I've got to look at this differently. I've got to really pay attention, push the negative aside and say, what is she really saying to me? And as soon as she did that, she realized that all she has to do is put the emotion aside and realize that this is a game. And if we keep working the system, we will win the game. And that doesn't mean that we can't have the emotion. It's important to recognize the emotion, understand what's going on with the emotion. Why am I having that emotion? What is the deep-rooted situation that's causing this emotion? Work through it the best that you can, but don't live in that emotion. And that's where it changed for her. When she realized that she can't live in the emotion, and she's got to find ways to push through it. When I say push through it, I don't mean ignoring it or anything like that. I mean navigating it in the most healthy and effective way. And a lot of those things were simply just thinking about the stuff that I was sharing with her, the coaching that I was giving, the resources that I was giving her, and how she was processing it. And I am just so proud of her, and I am grateful that I get the opportunity to speak into her life, and grateful that I get to see that shift in her. And it's possible for you too. Let's continue. E, embrace your wins. Big or small, remember that it's okay to celebrate even the tiniest wins. Whether it's saving a few extra dollars, paying off a small debt, or staying on budget, every positive step deserves celebration. Going back to the example that I just shared, that was a major, major breakthrough, but it was a win. It was a win for her. And I told her the same thing. Celebrate yourself this week. That doesn't mean go out and spend a whole bunch of money necessarily. It could mean going for a walk, kid-free. It could mean taking a bath, a DIY spa day like bubble bath. Lock your door if you have to, okay? So that the kids can't get in. Do something small for yourself. It can even mean going to Starbucks and getting your favorite drink. Whatever makes sense for you that also keeps you focused on your financial goals. Embrace those wins, no matter how big or small they are. R, reflect and rejoice. Take time to reflect on your achievements and rejoice in your growth. Each milestone, no matter how small it is, moves you closer to your financial mastery. This could look like journaling. It could just simply look like prayer. There's so many things that you could do. You could do video blogs of your journey. You decide. You get to decide how you reflect and rejoice on this journey. And if you haven't figured it out, our acronym is SUMMER. Okay? Why? Because SUMMER reminds us that celebrating small wins can lead to significant, powerful financial progress. Remember, it's not always about the big moments, though. It's the everyday choices that shape our financial journey. Another thing I like to explain is that you didn't get where you are overnight in most cases. Okay? So it's going to take every day of you working on this journey to come out of that place and into the place that you have desired for yourself. That peaceful financial place that you are working toward. It takes every day doing these small things, doing the right things in order to get to that ultimate goal. And remember, Proverbs 31 says, wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Each small win accumulates to something substantial over time. You see the theme here? It's like I'm repeating the same thing over and over again. And I love this quote by Tony Robbins. So I just want to invite you to keep this in mind. The path to success is to take massive, determined action. Even small steps can lead to massive results. There it is again. Okay, before we wrap up, don't forget, visit my website at www.drmichelleMarie.com for a host of free resources that will support you on your financial journey. We have budgeting templates, debt payoff strategies. They're all there and yours to download and use. Just go to my freebies section and check it out. Well, thanks for joining me on this episode of Bedroom Talks, Get Financially Intimate. Remember to celebrate the small wins and you'll be amazed at the transformation in your financial life. Until next time, keep embracing summer, celebrate those small wins, and living your best financial life.